Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe we're already here. It is that time of the month again to pick our April TBR. If you guys have watched any of my TBR videos in the past, you know we usually have my book cart and my TBR jar with me, and we'll go through and pick 5 prompts. However, my cart is currently buried in my spare bedroom because we are currently redoing my book room. I have a whole video coming on that. If you guys want to stay tuned, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. But yeah, there is absolutely no way I was going to get that cart out of there. You should have seen me trying to get some of these books off my TBR cart. I was literally doing parkour in my spare bedroom. So with that being said, I am actually going to be letting my book journal choose the books that are going to be on my April TBR. If you guys did not see my last video, I did a flip through. I will leave linked in the cards. Go check that out. That way you know what's going on. But in this book journal, I have the 26 books that I want to read in 2026. And I've only read 3 of these that are on this list. And we are already in April. So I definitely need to make some progress. So I figured a fun way to do that without my TBR cart would be to take these books that I have not read yet, print them off, put them in a jar so we can just draw straight from here. There are some exceptions to this jar because there are some books on this list that I need to read previous books in order to get to them. So for example, Once Upon a Broken Heart, that trilogy I really want to get to, that is on this list. However, I have heard that you should read the Caraval trilogy first. So instead of Once Upon a Broken Heart, Caraval is in this jar. Makes sense? I hope it does. So we will be pulling 5 books out of this jar. My only other exception is if I pull a book like Alchemized, which is huge, or like City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. This book is also huge. I'm gonna be knocking one off just because there's absolutely no way that I can get through all 5 books if I have huge books on this TBR, because I do have a full-time job and I am a little bit of a slow reader, but I still think it's gonna be very fun and exciting. I really hope we can knock some books off that list. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I also wanted to mention that every single book that is on this list is in this jar except Atmosphere, The Crash, and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, because those 3 I have read. And then also Light Wielder, that is not released yet, and the third Fae and Alchemy book. Those 2 are not going to be on here because obviously I can't read them in April. But other than that, pretty much every single book is on here. I guess I should say in the jar, not on here. Should I shake it as much as I shake my TBR jar? Okay. Book number 1. My hand does not fit in this. Can't even get to the bottom. Is this one? I hope this is one. I am so scared. What am I doing to myself? Anywho, book number 1. I don't know if it's gonna be upside down or not. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? This is upside down. You guys know what book it is. What did I just say? This is the book that I was most terrified to be on my list. Starting with a bang, we have the 20-pound book that is Alchemized. Oops. If you guys have not picked up Alchemized, go to a bookstore and just pick it up. It is huge. We're doing it. Guys, April, we have Alchemized. This book is 1,000 pages. I think it's over 1,000 pages. I've heard it's amazing. I'm really hoping that it holds up and I can just blow through this. I hope it's absolutely amazing. I don't really know what this book is about, and I think sometimes fantasy books are best going in blind. My friend has read this and she told me it's best to go in blind, so I don't have any idea what this book is about, otherwise I would tell you guys. I'll read you the back. It says, "What is it you think you're protecting in that brain of yours? The war is over, Holdfast is dead, the eternal flame extinguished, there's no one left for you to save." It sounds really interesting, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. So book number 1 is Alchemized by Sen-Lin Yu. Now I'm even more scared to pull from this jar. Book number 2. Please be nice to me. Ooh! You guys, we have Caught Up by Liz Tom Ford. I am so excited. I don't know what it is, but lately on my Instagram, I've been seeing a lot of character art for this book. And of course, it's at the bottom of the stack. Hold on. Okay, I am so excited about this one. This book is a part of the Windy City series. If you guys don't know, Kai is an MLB baseball player and he has a little boy. He is so cute and he is a very, very, very overprotective dad. In the last book, which is The Right Move by her, towards the end, he literally fires every single nanny because no one is good enough for his little boy, and we have Miller, who she is a high-end pastry chef, and I think she's just under a lot of pressure in her job at the moment, and her dad convinces her to take some time off and nanny for an MLB baseball player. So it is nanny, single dad trope, and I am here for it. I am so excited to jump into this book. You guys have no idea. So yeah, book number 2. Okay, I'm feeling a bit refreshed after that one. I feel like we can keep going. Book number 3. I'm still terrified. Nocticadia. I'm really excited to read this book, but it is another bigger one. Bigger to me. Like I said, I'm a slow reader, and the font's kind of small. We got this, guys. We will get through these books, and I really hope we find lots of 5 stars within them. So this book was on my radar quite a while ago. So from what I remember, this book is about a girl whose mom passes away from an illness, and the daughter pretty much vows to find out what killed her and just learn as much as she can about it. So she ends up getting accepted into a university, and there is this professor there known as Dr. Death, who is like a very famous pathologist. So it's definitely a professor-student situation, and I'm really excited to jump into it. This is one of the ones that I thought would be really good to read in October. So hopefully it still hits the same. Yeah, book number 3 is Nocticadia by Kari Lake. All right, guys, last book. I might throw in a 5th one just because it's fun to draw from, but if we're being honest, I don't think I'm gonna get to the 5th one. I don't know. We'll see what this next one is. I'm really hoping it's not City of Gods and Monsters, because that would be, dude, I can't grab one. I would cry. Sorry, the lighting keeps changing. The sun, it's very cloudy outside, and it keeps going back and forth. Ooh, Buckeye by Patrick Ryan. Heck yeah. Book number 4 is Buckeye by Patrick Ryan. If you guys don't know anything about this book, this is, I believe it's a historical fiction. This was my book of the month book for December. This book is about a man who is unable to serve in the war. What's his name? Cal Jenkins. And he ends up having an affair a long time ago with a woman named Margaret Salt. Fast forward a couple years, their affair comes to light, and it is pretty much both families just grieving, going through wartime, the effects of this affair, all of that stuff. I believe this is going to be a very character-driven story, which I am very excited about. I love reading these types of books, and I think it's going to be a good mix-up with what we got going on here. So that is going to be our 4th and final book, you guys. I really want to pick another one because I think these videos are so fun to film and I love watching them, but I don't want to set myself up for failure. So I think we're going to stop here. Let's do a little recap. So first book we have is Alchemized by Senlin Yu. Even though I was really scared of this book, I am excited to read it and see what the hype's about. It's just very heavy. Next up, we have Caught Up by Liz Tom Ford, Nocticadia by Kari Lake, and the book we just talked about, which is Buckeye by Patrick Ryan. That is going to be it for our April TBR. Here is our stack of books. I definitely need to jump in and start reading. We're gonna go camping the first week of April, so hopefully I get some reading in. If you guys are curious about the books that were on my March TBR, stay tuned. It is not the end of March right now. I'm just filming this that way I have time to edit it because, like I said, I'm going camping, but all those books will be in my March, April wrap-up that will be coming soon because the year just keeps flying by. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments down below all the books you're excited for this month and all the books that you read last month. I want to know what your favorite one was. That is going to be it for me today, guys. I really hope to see you guys in the next video, but until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you read some really good books, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.